Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman and another mystery box. I'm Whiskey Wonder Woman. Welcome to my channel, and let's get started on this week's mystery whiskey. So I have a pour of the whiskey in this glass. I have to guess what type of whiskey I think it is and if I think it's over 50 or under 50. So let's get started with this heavy pour. It's really light in color. I want to call it like a light honey or a light amber color. All right, let's go in for the aroma. I got an immediate hit of florals, but I also got a hit of a grain. I don't know, it's confusing me. There's florals and a lot of vanilla. And then there's also grain, but like it's not flowing right to me. Like the flavor is just something I haven't experienced before. This aroma I think is new to me. It's like super refreshing. There's like a citrus or a lemony note to it with the vanilla and the florals. Like it's actually pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. The grainy part is what I don't like. It's kind of like dimming the light on all those beautiful aromas. But I still think this smells amazing. All right, let's go in for my taste. Cheers. I don't even know what I want to say. A lot was happening there. First of all, super smooth in the palate. Like it's like thick and luscious. However, it gets oaky and spicy, but it kind of like fizzles. I think it's hoppy. I think it's very hoppy. There's oakiness, but then there's lightness with it. It's just like it's blending both light and dark for me. The finish was spicy. Let me go in for a second sip because this thing is like, it's hitting like all the notes here. Whew. Ooh, that spice hit me. This time around, I think I got some grain. I think it's barley. I could be wrong, but I think it's barley. That might explain the grassiness or the hoppiness I'm feeling in the taste. And the spice note, it's spicy, but it's smooth. Like it did hit, but it wasn't bad. Like I still enjoyed it. And it flows very nicely with all these like light notes. So yeah, this is a very transitional whiskey and I'm enjoying it. The one thing I really like about this is that even though the grain is present, it is super smooth and it's not lacking in any flavor in any section. Like the aroma is fantastic, the palate is pretty good, and the finish has a wonderful spice. I'm actually warming up from it just a little bit. Let's see what's inside this mystery box. For whiskey type, I think it's a Scotch because of the flavors I got. There was a lot of florals, a lot of like honey-like, vanilla, citrus notes. Like it was uplifting. The only thing that's throwing me off is the oak and the spice. But I think I'm going to lean towards a Scotch. Price point, I think it was pretty good, guys. I want to price it above 50. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like, again, I do mostly bourbon on this channel, but I think for a Scotch, I'm not that educated on it. But because I thought the flavors were pretty great, I'm going over 50. So, I have nothing to lose. Let's see what's inside this box. I don't know what this is. It's a Johnny Walker 18-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. I don't think I've ever had this before. And it's $80, which I think is affordable for 18-year-old Scotch. Like, is that crazy to say? Huh. It says rich, elegant, and fragrant, and I agree 1,000%. I don't really have any notes on here, but this is what the bottle looks like. For $80, I think that's pretty affordable for 18-year-old whiskey. Am I wrong? Like, again, I'm not a pro at Scotch, so if you're a Scotch drinker, let me know. Let me look up the tasting notes for this. Because I opened the whiskey in the mystery box, I was allowed to have the box it came in. So, first of all, the box is really nice. Like for $80, that's pretty nice, guys. Look at that. I spent money on this. Okay. Rich indulgence, caressing, fragrant fruit, soft spice, coursing through dark chocolate. Ooh, dark chocolate. Man, I'm really missing those dark chocolate notes. The box says Johnnie Walker, aged 18 years, is an intensely rich and wildly indulgent scotch that perfectly balances fragrant fruit, creamy smoothness, and a hint of smoke. Yes, I definitely picked up smoke my first sip, but I forgot to mention it. There was definitely a hint of smoke. Our small team of expert whiskey makers have handpicked whiskeys aged through 18 long years, with each passing season building layer upon layer of flavor until every cask is ready to break open and bloom into life. The result is a wonderfully smooth whiskey with a character shaped by the flow of time. At the hearts of this whiskey are flavors from iconic distilleries. Breathe deeply to enjoy opulent spice from distilleries such as Blair Athol in the Highlands. Experience a burst of fragrant fruit from Speyside distilleries like Glen Elgin, and let the creaminess of the Cardew flow into a long, sumptuous finish. I think the master blender for this bottle is M something Walker. I don't know. There's like a scribble. How am I supposed to read that? Oh, Emma Walker. Oh my God, it's a female. Okay. Here are the tasting notes. Color, deep amber. I mean, I thought it was pretty light, but I think for Scotch, this is a pretty dark color, guys. Nose, rich, sweet fruit aromas with toffee caramel, vanilla, and a hint of smoke. Now that they keep saying there's smoke there, I definitely know that it's present. I definitely got it towards my finish. I didn't get it in the aroma. I thought it was more fruity than anything. Palate, complex and sweet with dark fruit, malty cereal, smooth creamy vanilla, fragrant almonds and tangerines, and a gentle smoke developing. Finish, lingering with dark chocolate, caramelized citrus peel, and very light smoke. Yeah. And you guys know that I'm not really a fan of smoky whiskeys, but I will have to say, I really, really enjoyed this. I think there was a really nice balance with the fruitiness and the sweetness and the maltiness. It allowed the smoke to not overpower the palate. And I think this is like blended like really, really well. Yeah, it's pretty delicious for a Scotch whiskey, a blended Scotch whiskey. And again, I'm still new to Scotch because I don't really do them all the time, but I have to say that this is actually pretty good. And for the price at $80, I think this was like a really affordable blended Scotch whiskey. I haven't really had a lot of Johnnie Walkers before, but I don't remember the bottles looking like this. I thought they were more like square. This is much nicer. Like they put some money into this 18-year-old bottle. So if you guys want a good sippable Scotch whiskey, I highly recommend that you get this 18-year-old Johnnie Walker and try it. I don't think you're wasting money. Like you could spend $80 and above for all these types of bourbons that are allocated, but I'm pretty sure that you could get this and just be satisfied as well. So let me know your thoughts on Johnnie Walker. I know there are Johnnie Walker fans out there, so let me know your opinions on this bottle and what notes you get, and any recommendations for other Scotch whiskeys you might want to see in the mystery box as I am exploring new whiskeys from around the world. On that note, I will see you in the next mystery video. Bye.